Highest paying trade jobs in 2025. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Look, I'm going to cut straight to the chase today. We all want to make good money, right? And if you're watching this channel, you probably already know that college isn't the only path to a fat paycheck. Truth is, some of you are drowning in student debt right now for a degree you're not even using. Meanwhile, I'm over here in my HVAC van, no degree, making more than some of my buddies with master's degrees. Seriously, that's the dirty little secret nobody wants to talk about. Some trade jobs are absolutely crushing it when it comes to salary, and the gap is only getting wider in 2025. So today, I'm breaking down the highest paying trade jobs right now. Not the bull you'll find on some corporate website. The real numbers, the real opportunities, what's actually happening on the ground. And yeah, full disclosure, I'm an HVAC tech. That's my world. But I've got friends in every trade you can imagine, and we all talk money. We compare notes. We know what's up. Before we get started, smash that like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. 10 minutes from now, you might be reconsidering your entire career path. The skilled trades landscape in 2025. Before I jump into the specific jobs, let me paint you a picture. We're living in the time where skilled tradespeople are like gold, actual gold. The baby boomers who built half of this country, they're retiring fast. And guess what? Not enough young people stepped up to replace them. Now we're in this weird situation where there's too much work and not enough workers. And when that happens, you know what that means, right? Money, serious money. I was at this industry conference last month, and some suit was presenting data showing that skilled trades will have over 2 million unfiltered positions by the end of this year. 2 million. That's insane. And here's what most people don't understand. These aren't just jobs. These are careers with benefits, with stability, with growth potential that would make a tech bro jealous. All right, let's break down these high-paying trades. I'm talking real numbers, real talk. Number one, elevator installers and repairers. No joke. These guys are the top of the trade food chain right now, making 109 to 120,000 on average. Some clearing 150K plus with overtime and experience. I know a dude, Mike, who switched from electrical to elevator work 5 years ago. Man's driving a Porsche now. A Porsche from working on elevators. Why so much money? Because this job is the perfect storm. It's technical as hell. Electrical, mechanical, hydraulics, all in one. It can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. And there are literally like 12 people, I'm exaggerating, but barely, who want to do this job. But think about it. Every tall building needs working elevators. It's not optional. When the elevator breaks, they're calling Mike and paying whatever he asks to fix it, ASAP. The downside, it's not easy to break into. You usually need to go through an apprenticeship program that can be super competitive. But if you can get in, damn, you're set. Number two, power line workers. These crazy people who climb up poles during storms, they're making 85,000 to 110,000 base salary. After overtime and hazard pay, many clear 130 plus. And look, it's dangerous work. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You're dealing with high voltage that can kill you in a heartbeat. You're sometimes working 100 feet in the air during a hurricane. But if you're the type who likes adrenaline and doesn't mind heights, this gig pays serious cash. And the job security? Bulletproof. We're always going to need electricity and sometimes got to maintain those lines. My cousin joined a lineman apprenticeship after dropping out of college. 4 years later, he bought a house at 26 years old, while his college friends were still living with roommates and paying off their student loans. This field is especially booming with all the grid upgrades happening for renewable energy, solar, wind. It all needs to be connected to the grid somehow. Number three, plumbers and pipe fitters. Now we're talking about my neighbors in the trades. Plumbers are absolutely killing it right now, pulling in 75,000 to 100,000 plus. Specialized pipe fitters working in industrials or union settings, they can push 115 plus. Here's why plumbing is such a gold mine. Everybody needs plumbing when it breaks. It's an emergency. Nobody's waiting till next week when their toilet's overflowing. You can't outsource it overseas. Try getting someone from India to fix your pipes. It requires real skill and knowledge that takes years to develop. I know this plumber, Ron, who specializes in high-end homes. Dude made $130K last year, working 4 days a week. Let that sink in. The best part about plumbing? Recession-proof. Housing market crash? People still need toilets fixed. Economic boom? New construction needs plumbers. You literally cannot lose. Number 4, HVAC technicians. My world. All right, now we're talking my territory. HVAC techs are bringing home 65 to 90,000 plus on average. But specialization is where the money is at. Commercial HVAC, data center cooling specialists, they're easily clearing 100 plus. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I made 200,000 plus last year after paying my employees, shop rent, liabilities, and supply shops. But I'm a contractor. I worked my way up to be a contractor 15 years ago. Spent 14 years in the union working on big buildings. Now I do mostly residential with a few commercial buildings. Why? Because when it's 95 degrees outside and your AC dies, you'll pay anything to get it cool again. When it's minus 10 and your furnace quits, same thing. We're a necessity. And here's what most people don't understand about HVAC. It's becoming high tech. We're not just banging on metal anymore. We're working with sophisticated computer systems, understanding refrigerant chemistry, troubleshooting complex electrical problems. The learning curve is steep, but once you master it, you're golden. And with the climate change making weather more extreme, business is booming. HVAC is changing fast with new efficiency standards and refrigerants. A lot of older techs are struggling to keep up, which means if you're young and you can adapt quickly, you can rise up fast. Number 5, electricians. Electricians are steady bringing in 65 to 95,000 plus, depending on specializations and location. Master electricians with their own businesses, they're hitting 150 plus in major metros. The electrical trade is fascinating because it's evolving. It's not just wiring houses anymore. Now you've got solar installations, EV charging stations, smart home systems, data center wiring. My buddy Mark started as a basic residential electrician. Then he got certified in solar installations. Now he's booked solid 6 months out, charging $195 an hour. The barrier to entry is real though. You need proper training and licensing because you know electricity can kill you. But that barrier is exactly why it pays so well. And with everything going electric, cars, home, heating, appliances, the demand is only going up. Number 6, welders. Basic welding starts around 45,000, which is fine, but specialized welding, underwater welding, pipeline welding, aerospace, we're talking 90 to 140 plus. I met this underwater welder at a trade conference last year. Dude works 6 months a year and takes the other 6 months off. Still makes over 100K. That's a dream, isn't it? The catch is that high-paying welding jobs are often the most demanding physically. You might be in awkward positions, in uncomfortable environments, sometimes in dangerous situations. But if you got the skill and the balls to do it, money's there for the taking. Number 7, construction managers. This one's for those of you who've been in the trades a while and are looking at the next step. Construction managers are making 85 to 125 plus right now. Some hitting 150K plus on major projects. The beautiful thing is that you can work your way up from any trade. Carpentry, electrical, plumbing, doesn't matter. Get enough experience, learn the business side, and you can step up to management. I know carpenters who started swinging hammers at 18 and are now running multi-million-dollar projects at 35. Just know that it's a different game. Less physical work, more dealing with people, schedules, budgets, and stress. Some love it, some hate it, and go back to the tools. But the money is serious. Number 8, industrial maintenance mechanics. These are the jack of all trades who keep factories and industrial facilities running. They're pulling 70K to 95K with specialized roles in certain industries, making 100K plus. The cool thing about industrial maintenance is the variety. One day you're fixing a hydraulic system, the next you're troubleshooting an automated production line. The next you're doing preventative maintenance on a $1 million machine. It's less emergency based than other trades, though breaking downs do happen, which means more predictable hours. Not bad if you've got a family, and with American manufacturing making a comeback, these jobs are multiplying.
Hey, quick break here. If you're interested in a free course on getting into the trades, then click this link below.
Number 9, diesel mechanics, specifically the ones working on big equipment. We're talking $65,000 to $90,000 with specialized heavy equipment mechanics making $100K plus. Everything runs on diesel, right? Trucks, buses, construction equipment, generators, farm equipment, and diesel engines are their own beast. You can't just send them to the local Jiffy Lube. I know this woman who specialized in fixing diesel generators for hospitals and data centers. She's on call, yeah, but she's also making over $40 an hour, plus overtime. Do the math. The industry is changing with electric and hybrid vehicles, but we're decades away from diesel disappearing completely. It's a solid bet for job security. Number 10, aircraft mechanics, aviation mechanics, and technicians are bringing home 70 to 100,000, with specialized roles and experienced techs at major airlines hitting 125,000 plus. The aviation industry has strict regulations for those obvious reasons. Planes got to stay in the air, right? That means you need serious certifications and training. But once you're in, you're golden. My neighbor's kid went to A&P school instead of college. 2 years later, he's working for a major airline. Full benefits, pension plan, travel perks, making more than his friends with bachelor degrees. The training is intense, but shorter than a 4-year degree. And the ROI? Insane. Why these trades pay so well? So what's the common thread here? Why do these specific trades pay so damn much? It's simple. They require real skills that take time to develop. Many involve an element of danger or discomfort. They can't be outsourced or automated. A robot ain't fixing your plumbing anytime soon. They're essential services that people need. There's a massive shortage of qualified workers. And here's the secret that nobody tells you about trade work. The ceiling is actually higher than most people think. You can start as a tech, become a lead, move into management, or even start your own business. I know HVAC company owners clearing 7 figures from fixing air conditioners. How to get started. Now you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually get one of these jobs? Here's the reality. Apprenticeships, still the gold standard. You earn while you learn. The starting pay sucks, but it ramps up fast. Trade schools, 1 to 2 year programs that can fast track you. They cost money, but way less than college. And many have job placement rates over 90%. Community college. Many have excellent trade programs at affordable prices. Worth checking it out. Military, no joke. The military trains for many of these exact skills. Serve your time, learn a trade, come out with experience, and benefits for further education. But let me be straight with you. It's not easy. The first couple years in any trade are hard. You'll be the low man on the totem pole. You'll make mistakes. Your body will hurt. You'll question your choices. I remember my first year in HVAC, crawling through attics in the middle of summer, sweating my butt off, getting fiberglass insulation all over me, wondering what the hell I was doing with my life. But then the money started coming. The skills developed. The respect grew. And now I wouldn't trade it for anything. No pun intended. Look, I know trades aren't sexy. They don't come with a fancy diploma to hang on your wall. Your parents might not brag about you at the dinner parties. But you know what they do come with? Money in your pocket, job security, the satisfaction of building or fixing something real with your hands. What's sexier than never worrying about being replaced by AI or outsourced overseas? The skilled trades have been looked down on for too long, but the tables have turned. We're in the driver's seat now. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about your future, or maybe you're stuck in a dead-end job or drowning in student debt with a degree you don't use, consider the trades. Seriously, the money's there. The demand is there. The question is, are you ready to grab the opportunity? Drop a comment below with any questions about getting into the trades. I answer as many as I can. And if you found this valuable, smash that like button and subscribe for more real talk about the trades. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.